So typically I like to have for breakfast is a green smoothie. Usually I use the serving size container, but for the purpose of this video I decided to use the full size container. So I start off with my pear, peeling off the fibery skin and cutting it into large chunks and just throwing all of that into the blender. I love adding bananas to my smoothies because it makes them really nice and creamy. I ended up using about 3. Lastly, I top all of that up with baby kale and add a little water for my desired consistency. And then I just blend that all together. My sweet mom failed to tell me ahead of time that the full-size blender doesn't blend things with enough force unlike the self-serving blender does. So I ended up transferring my smoothie into that cup and it did way better. So this is my yummy green smoothie. I ended up adding 2 small navel oranges to it for tanginess. So if anyone knows me, they would know that I'm completely obsessed with white rice. Rice is life, and my favorite is jasmine rice, and not because it has my name on it. I always make rice after breakfast so I can have it ready for my following meals. I use a 1-to-1 ratio that my rice cooker calls for. And then I just set it and forget it like that 90s infomercial with the rotisserie chicken, you remember? And then it always comes out perfectly. Today I felt like having sushi. I start off by putting a decent sized portion of rice in a bowl or container and adding rice seasoning vinegar, about a tablespoon. It adds flavor and stickiness. I like to use this ancient ass mandolin because it's hella sharp and it makes consistent cuts that I wouldn't be able to make without it. I used avocado and cucumber today. I usually have mango also, but we were out. I start off with this nori sheet on my sushi roller and begin spreading rice all over the sheet, including the edges except for an inch off the top for sealing. When I'm done, I like to start adding my desired amount of cucumbers and avocado slices. And then when I'm done, I start to roll and press. I'll continue to just roll and press until I get to that last inch section that doesn't have rice on it and slide water across that area. When I'm done rolling, I place the roll on a plate and I slice it into 4 sections and then into 8 and arrange them nicely on my plate. And then voila, that's the sushi I had for lunch. I really love eating them with spicy ponzu sauce. Then our cute puppies wanted to be in the video. I thought it was so cute. There's a rascally one and a quiet and shy one. I love them. Then on to dinner, I had sweet avado, which is a name my mom and I made up, which is just the word sweet potato and avocado together. I start off by peeling the sweet potato and adding a little water to the bottom of the bowl and microwaving it for 6 minutes. You can tell that it's done by sticking a knife into it, and if it slides in effortlessly like butter, it's perfect. I usually add rice, but I felt like I wanted more veggies, like greens, so I started arranging some baby kale in there. I sliced my potato in half like a baked potato, so I have a spot for my avocado. So I just opened the avocado like normal and cut it into cubes while still in the shell and scoop it all out into the middle. Now I can't consider it done until I put that sriracha sauce on there. I love that sauce. I don't fuck with any other hot sauce but sriracha. And that's it. I like to garnish it with cilantro for extra flavor, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I feel like that's how I want to live my life now. I want to live my life doing exactly what makes me happy.